joints feel stiff after 40, strength is your friend. Today we're building joint-friendly strength with just a chair. No jumping, no grinding, no pain. Quick note for new viewers. In our last video, we walked through 5 morning routines to reduce joint pain after 40. That warm-up prepares your body for this session. If you haven't watched it yet, pause this, do that first, then come back. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Before we start, make sure to smash the like and subscribe button and turn in your notifications so you don't miss our future routines. And drop a comment down below if you have any question or want a specific joint covered next. Did you know that after 40, you lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade? But here's the shocking truth most fitness gurus won't tell you. Heavy weights and high-impact exercises aren't the answer. They're actually destroying your joints. What if I told you that 6 simple chair exercises, done correctly, could rebuild your strength, protect your joints, and turn back the clock on aging? All from the comfort of your living room. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. And if you stay until the end, I'll reveal the #1 mistake people over 40 make that sabotages their results. You're probably making it right now. Let's get started. Welcome to today's workout. My name is On the Channel and I've helped thousands of people over 40 reclaim their strength without joint pain. Before we begin, here's what you'll need. A sturdy chair without wheels, preferably with armrests, a clear space around you. About 6 feet in each direction, a water bottle and optional, light dumbbells, 3 to 8 pounds, or even soup cans. If you have any existing injuries or medical conditions, consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program. Listen to your body. Discomfort is okay, but pain is not. Now, why chair exercises? After 40, our joints have been through decades of wear and tear. Traditional exercises can create unnecessary stress. Chair exercises give you stability, control, and support while building real strength. This isn't about going easy. It's about training smart. Here's what we're covering today. 1. Seated knee extensions for quad strength. 2. Chair-assisted squats for lower body power. 3. Seated torso twists for core stability. 4. Tricep dips for upper body strength. 5. Seated marches for hip flexor health. 6. Chair push-ups for functional upper body strength. Each exercise targets multiple muscle groups while protecting your joints. Let's dive in. Exercise number 1. Seated knee extensions. This movement strengthens your quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thighs, which are crucial for walking, climbing stairs, and getting up from chairs without using your hands. Here's how to do it. Sit toward the front half of your chair, feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Your back should be straight but not rigid. Think tall spine. Hands can rest on the armrests or the sides of the seat for stability. Now slowly extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Flex your foot so your toes point toward the ceiling. Hold this position for 2 seconds. You should feel your thigh muscle engage. This is important. Squeeze at the top. Lower your foot back down with control. This lowering phase is where you build serious strength. Now here's a progression. If this feels too easy, add a light ankle weight or point and flex your foot at the top for an extra calf burn. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't arch your back. Keep your core engaged. Don't rush. Control beat speed every time. Don't lock your knee. Keep a micro bend at full extension. Take a 15-second breather. Shake out those legs. Stay with me because exercise number 4 is the secret weapon that most people skip. And it's the one that'll transform your arm strength faster than anything else. Exercise number 2. Chair-assisted squats. This is the king of lower body exercises. It works your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and core. All the muscles that keep you independent and mobile. Stand in front of your chair, facing away from it. Feet should be shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. About 11 and 1 on a clock face. Slowly lower yourself down as if you're about to sit in the chair. Here's the key. Push your hips back first, like you're closing a car door with your butt. Your knees should track over your toes, not past them. Lower until your glutes just barely touch the chair. Don't actually sit down. Pause for 1 second, Then drive through your heels to stand back up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Chest stays proud. Imagine a string pulling you up from your sternum. Weight in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Knees stay behind your toes. If you need to, lightly touch the armrests for balance, but don't pull yourself up. Feel that burn in your thighs and glutes? That's muscle activation. That's strength building. Exercise number 3, seated torso twists. Your core isn't just about abs. It's about rotation, stability, and protecting your spine. This exercise builds rotational strength that helps with everything from golf to gardening to getting out of bed. Sit upright in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Sit back so you have back support. Place your hands behind your head with elbows wide. This opens up your chest. Engage your core by pulling your belly button toward your spine. Now rotate your torso to the right, leading with your shoulder. Your lower body stays completely still. This is all about core rotation. Twist as far as comfortable, aim for 45 degrees, hold for 1 second, then return to center. Now twist to the left. Move from your core, not your arms. Keep your hips squared forward. Breathe naturally. Exhale as you twist. No jerking or bouncing. Beautiful rotation. Feel that engagement around your waistline? That's your obliques and deep core muscles waking up. Hold a lightweight or water bottle at chest level for added resistance. We're halfway through and your body's already starting to respond. But here's where it gets interesting. The next 3 exercises are where we build serious functional strength. Don't go anywhere. Exercise number 4, tricep dips. This is that secret weapon I mentioned earlier. Your triceps make up 2/3 of your arm mass, and they're essential for pushing movements. Pushing yourself up from bed, lifting groceries, or playing with grandkids. Sit on the edge of your chair. Place your hands on the seat beside your hips, fingers pointing forward. Walk your feet out so your knees are at about 90 degrees. The closer your feet, the easier this becomes. Slide your hips off the chair, supporting your weight with your arms. Now bend your elbows to lower your body down. Keep your elbows pointing straight back, not flaring out to the sides. Lower yourself until your elbows reach about 90 degrees. Press through your palms to straighten your arms and return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Keep your back close to the chair. Shoulders stay down and back. Don't hunch. Elbows bend straight back. If you feel shoulder discomfort, don't go as low. If you're shaking, that's good. That means you're working at the right intensity. Too hard? Keep your feet closer to the chair. Too easy? Straighten your legs more or add a pause at the bottom. Exercise number 5, seated marches. This might look simple, but it's incredibly effective for hip flexor strength and core stability. Strong hip flexors are crucial for walking, balance, and preventing falls. Sit upright in your chair. Back supported or sitting tall on your own. Feet flat on the floor, hands on the armrests, or placed lightly on your thighs. Lift your right knee up toward your chest as high as comfortable. Aim to get your thigh parallel to the ground. Hold for 1 second, really feeling your lower abs engage. Lower with control, then immediately lift the left knee. This should feel like marching in place, but seated. Keep your back straight. Don't lean back. Core stays engaged throughout lift from your hip flexors, not by rocking your body. Maintain a steady rhythm. Excellent work. You just strengthen the muscles that keep you mobile and independent. Quick 15-second rest before our final exercise. Final exercise, chair push-ups. This builds functional upper body strength. Your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core all working together. This is real-world strength that translates to everyday activities. Stand facing your chair at arm's length. Place your hands on the front edge of the seat, slightly wider than shoulder width. Step back so your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Your feet can be together or hip width apart. The push-up. Engage your core. Think plank position. Lower your chest toward the chair by bending your elbows. Keep your elbows at about a 45-degree angle from your body, not flared out wide. Lower until your chest nearly touches the seat. Pause, then push back up to straight arms. Your body should move as one solid unit. No sagging hips. Keep that straight line. Don't let your shoulders creep toward your ears. Full range of motion is better than more reps. Breathe, inhale down, exhale up. Outstanding. Stand up, shake out your arms, roll your shoulders back. Congratulations. You just completed a full-body, joint-friendly strength workout. Your muscles are working, your joints are protected, and you're building the foundation for long-term health. Let's do a quick cool-down. Seated forward fold. Sit on the edge of your chair, hinge at the hips, and reach toward your feet. Hold for 20 seconds. This stretches your hamstrings and lower back. Seated spinal twist. Place your right hand on your left knee, twist gently to the left, hold for 15 seconds. Switch sides. This releases the lower back and obliques. Shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders back 10 times, then forward 10 times. Perfect. Here's what you accomplished today. Strengthened your legs with knee extensions and squats. Built core stability with torso twists and marches. Developed upper body strength with dips and push-ups. And here's that promised mistake most people over 40 make. They don't train consistently. You can't out-exercise inconsistency. Do this routine 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and in 4 weeks, you'll notice significant changes in your strength, energy, and how your body feels. Your action plan. Bookmark this video. Schedule your next 2 sessions in your calendar right now. Track your reps. Aim to add 1 more rep each week. Remember, progress, not perfection. In our next video, we are going to be talking about 5 chair-based mobility flows to reverse stiffness and improve range of motion. After 40, it's the perfect complement to today's strength work. If you found this valuable, do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a joint-friendly workout. Drop a comment below and tell me, which exercise challenged you the most? Check out my video on 5 morning routines to reduce joint pain after 40. It's the perfect complement to today's strength work. The link is in the description. Until next time, train smart, stay strong, and remember, age is just a number, but strength is a choice. See you in the next workout.